Hey guys, welcome to an unboxing of Amazing Defenders. Just ended up buying this box and I wanted to do an unboxing video with you guys just to see what we got. I made a video recently, not sure if I'll be uploading it along with this video or maybe separately, but I was going over each of the sets that we have and future sets coming out in February and so on, and to see if anything that we can use for our DDD decks. For Amazing Defenders, I didn't really find anything that was useful for us except one card, and I'll show you guys what that is. So let's go ahead and take this out. All right, so let's get started. There are new cards in here, like the Rescue Ace. I might actually go ahead and make a deck with these because I kind of like them. Then there's the these Purist, Double-Edged Sword, Mink, Sacred Swords, Bright Blood. Wow, a lot of rares. Did not expect that. I'm going in this blind, so I haven't really done any sort of research on rarities for this, but I just kind of hope that everything is not rare. Okay, Immortal Phoenix Gearfried, Machine Duplication. Ooh, Card Trooper, that's nice. Actually, let me just start separating things into piles that I may want for a little later. Actually, you know what? I'll do that later because I just want to get this video over with. I don't want it to go over 10 minutes like I did a previous one. So let's see, contain that, and that. There are a few cards that are worth 40 and up. The box set, one box actually costs around $65, so we can get a card around the 40s, that'd be great. That we don't break, we break even as much as possible. Miranko Fire Dancing, Special Summon 1 Mikanko. Not sure what they are, but clearly they're fire-based. I think this is one of the more weaker sets of this year so far. I mean, the main one is going to be the one with the Galaxy guys in the cover. That's going to here. Ooh, Isolde Tales of the Noble Knights. Nice. I'm gonna separate the super rares over here. Let's separate these things. I don't want to accidentally throw away a pack without opening it. I'm pretty sure it's happened at some point to some people. I just make sure it's not me. Tane, Infernoid, Limited Removal. I'm thinking of actually making my other decks into IRL decks as well. Just to have some kind of variety. I know DDD is the main thing that we go for this channel, and it's going to continue to be the main thing, but I do want to do other decks as well, like Cyber. Ancient and Ascendant, that looks kind of cool. Okay, Spicy Tribal Rival. So this is that. This goes here. This goes here. If you guys saw the upcoming tier list, it's gonna mainly be ooh, Purist Race Map. Actually need this. I have a 60 card DDD deck for February coming out. So be on the lookout for that video. The reason why I chose 60 is because I want to have not only variety, but I also want to make sure that I'm able to have some sort of negate or counters to most of the decks that are, you know, a pain right now. What's this? Heavenly Gate. Mikanko. I don't know what Mikanko is. I'll check it out later. I would actually like to do a series for all of the archetypes that are up there in the rogue status tier 1, 2, and 3 lists, just to see what we're up against. That way we have more consistent topics. Ooh, 1 for 1. Nice. I already have one from the old school. Pack from a while ago. That came out when Yusei's Synchrons came out. It's the first time in around, I want to say, 2010. So I have that one in my deck. It's pretty cool. Probably not worth much. XYZ Reborn, Alert, nice. XYZ Reborn is a cool card to have. I love all the Reborn cards because, you know, I mean, it's cool to use a trap card to summon monsters. I was always loved that, like especially with like Call of the Haunted. I was the kid that played Dark Magician but never actually summoned it the normal way. I always send it to the graveyard. And then, ooh, XYZ Import. Okay, so this is a card I actually wanted to talk about later on. Use this card with any of our XYZ, ideally Deus Machina X. Target one Xseed monster you control and one monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to it. Attach the opponent's monster to your monster as material. You can only activate one XYZ import. So check it out. So you you summon Deus Machina X with one overlay, which means it's going to be summoned like this. Let's say you have at least one Dark Contract out on the field. So you activate Xseed import, take a monster. Now he's got two. Use the effect, take this, ideally not destroy the Dark Contract because you're going to need it next time. So then what you would do is then you would just remove this first, the two materials from this to take one card. So now you have one material on your guy and you negated basically took two monsters because XYZ import is also counts as taking a card. Then activate the effect again, take another card. Let's say it's you get rid of your Dark Contract. Now it's got two materials. And then you get rid of it again. So that's 3 times thanks to the effect of Xseed import. And I think that's very useful to actually use that. So I would love to give this card a try, but you know, drawing it at a time when I actually need it might be a little difficult. But I mean, that's what testing is for, right? If you guys ever taken a look at that card and thought that maybe it'll be useful, let me know. Maybe in a 40 card deck that's more dedicated towards Xseed summoning. Because, I mean, Kali Yuga deck would really, really love that. Speaking of which, another Xseed card. Xseed Reborn. I'm going to just leave that there. I'm probably not going to ever try Xseed Reborn because, I mean, the only ones that I really want are High King Caesar and the other ones are Pendulums. And maybe Kali Yuga if I'm up against ooh, another Purist race, nice. Maybe if I'm up against back row heavy deck. I saw a video recently, one of the other YouTubers, they mentioned that Labyrinth is gonna make it to tier 2 status. For that reason, I have to really think about, back row removal and stuff. Rescue Ace, another Immortal Gearfried. So I'm pretty much missing Infinite Impermanence from my deck and another card called, I forget what it's called, but basically you activate it and then your opponent can't do anything, can't summon anything from the extra deck. I'll show you guys that card later. I'm actually making a list of cards that, we can try out. And I'll do a video once I have like maybe 20 cards to test out. Let's see, another Overlay Regen. I mean, I want to say we can use Overlay Region, but we can, but we don't really need to. There's no need for that. I mean, maybe with Deus Machina X, but consistently summoning it is kind of the problem. Especially if your deck space is a little limited. Especially for me, since I run 50 to 60 card DDD decks. In TCG, I just can't make up my mind for removing cards. Heavenly Gate, Miranko again. Everything's rare. That's actually interesting. I mean, I feel like it's kind of like shiny hunting in Pokemon. If everyone suddenly gets access to shinies, then it's no longer special, but I mean, it's still a commodity. Ooh, a third Puri race. Nice. Now I can knock that off my list. I don't know anything about Miranko or the Rescue Aces. If you guys know about them and you think they're worth trying out, let me know. Another Xseed import. I'll keep that here. X Perle Nor. Xseed Reborn, Extinguish. 3 more. So far, no $40 card that I know of. Nini, the Mirror, Miranko. Card Trooper. Would have been cool to get the the card trooper that is like the I forget what rarity, but it's like the higher one, and the card is worth like I think maybe $40 to $80. I would have kept that mainly for the sake of nostalgia. Another 1-for-1, but not the good kind. Okay, and then last one. Let's see if we actually get lucky. Probably not. I mean, I haven't been lucky with any of my pulls at all since I started doing pack openings. Exceed import. Here's the super rare. And nothing. Well, that's it. It's a bit of a shame, but basically the only card that I really think was worth it for us to try out is Exceed Import. Let me know what you guys think about this card, if we should give it a try. Obviously, maybe not at 3, maybe for a 40 to 45 card deck. My current deck is 60. I'll probably change it back to like around 50 or so. It's just that, you know, I really need to take a look at the February list and see what we're up against. I ended up taking the Valence Field spell cards out of the main deck, but now that I see that there are tier 2 and so on decks that use field spells, I may throw in, at least at bare minimum, into the side deck the Valence Field spell cards, just so we can get rid of them. Anyway, here's the cards I actually wanted. The Purist map for sure. I may put it at 2 just so I can throw in more things like Exceed Import. But drawing into Exceed Import and not having an Exceed monster on the field, that's gonna hurt. Or not having the ability to make one. So mid to late game, this is actually not a good draw. I may try it out in a Kali Yuga focus deck that runs the Trap Tricks and Wonder XYZ at 3. Throw that in there so I can summon Kali Yuga or summon Deus Machinex with one, with at least one DDD of material. Activate this card, take their monster, and now I have 2, and then I can just, go from there. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this pack. Like I mentioned before, I don't really think there's anything in there for us. But hey, pack openings are fun. You never know what you're going to get. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me, and see you guys later.